Hey guys, and welcome back to the Pokemon Fab 5. I'm your host, Mullen Swami, and today I have for you guys another matchup in the APA, the American Pokemon Association. This is season number 2 of that. I am a new coach, obviously, in this league, and we are the Colorado Rapidash. We suffered a 1-0 loss last week in a really dramatic, down-to-the-wire game, and I'm pissed that we lost that way, because I did not play well enough to win, but I still wanted to. So yeah, that was really, that was frustrating. But regardless, we have a new team. We're taking on DanKMemes, one of the commissioners of the APA, and the Chelsea Cloysters. They won last week. I'm just going to respond real quick. All right, so let's take a look at the team real quick, and then we'll jump into it. So we have an interesting team this week. We are going to start things off with our Mega Gyarados, which is by the name of Dinner. It's a nice little food theme that we have going on in this battle that you'll see in a minute. But it is rocking Dragon Dance, Ice Fang, Earthquake, and Waterfall. Obviously with the Intimidate, when it Mega Evolves, it becomes Mold Breaker. And Mega Gyarados is really, really powerful. I don't think we're going to have it around too much longer, but you're going to at least see it here. And I ran some calcs. It does a lot of damage to his team, which I'm actually going to read off to you right now before I go any further. He has Garchomp, which is one of his Z-move users, Togekiss, Ferrothorn, Mega Blastoise, Reuniclus, Miltank, Cloyster, which is his other Z-move user, Alolan Marowak, Electros, Scrafty, and Nidoking. So he has a very scary team. Garchomp, Blastoise, Scrafty, Togekiss, Miltank, and Cloyster came last week. And the one that did the most damage was, ironically, Scrafty. So let's go back to our team. So we start things off with Dinner, and it does a lot of damage. It has a very legitimate chance to 2-hit KO Reuniclus, has a 75% chance to OHKO, max HP, no defense, Alolan Marowak with Waterfall. It basically will outpace a Togekiss in terms of damage using Ice Fang. Waterfall very close too. 30% to Miltank, 31% chance to OHKO and Electros with EQ if it's at max HP. No HP Garchomp gets OHKO'd by Ice Fang, and Ferrothorn will take about 29 to 35% if it has full HP and some defense investment from EQ. So next up we have Stealth Rocks the Conkeldurr. And Conkeldurr does a ton of damage to his team as a whole. Can do up to about 94% to max HP, no defense Ferrothorn. Ice Punch does 51 to 60% to Togekiss, which will outpace Air Slash just barely, even though he has a chance to 2-hit KO us. We guarantee it if we can get through flinches, but I'm not going to leave in a Conkeldurr against that. We are Salt Vest with Ice Punch, Mach Punch, Drain Punch, and Knockoff, rocking Iron Fist, which is really cool. It just annihilates Garchomp with Ice Punch. It'll do 50% with Drain Punch. Knockoff does 71 to 85% to max HP Marowak. It might be able to kill it if it has no HP. Scrafty dies to Drain Punch if it's not an Intimidate set, if it's a Moxie set, that is. And if it does intimidate us, and then we'll be able to kill it with a Drain Punch plus Mach Punch. Knockoff does 73 to 87.5% to Reuniclus at max HP, but we cannot take a Psychic, which is unfortunate. Next up we have Dessert, which is the Slurpuff. Slurpuff is one of my favorite little Pokemon to use. Belly Drum is so scary. Rocking Unburden with Citrus Berry. We have an even HP stat, which is what we need to have for this, because we need to exactly have it. Oops. Hold on, let me just make sure if it gets down to nitty-gritty. Yes. Okay, perfect. So we are rocking Play Rough, Thief, Drain Punch, and Belly Drum with this Unburdened set. We are 68 HP, 252 attack, and 188 speed. That is to outspeed, I believe, Scarf Garchomp, and I think everything else on his team. We will also outspeed max speed Cloyster if it's at +2 from Shell Smash. So Play Rough, Thief, Drain Punch, scary. One of the really cool things about this set is that we can steal Alolan Marowak's Thick Club, which will OHKO it if it's at max HP. One Pokemon that's a little scary is Nidoking. Only has a 25% chance to OHKO it with +6 Play Rough and has no HP. And Drain Punch and Thief do less, which that's pretty terrifying. If we didn't have to deal with Alola Marowak, we absolutely would be rocking Return and would be able to take that thing out no problem. Play Rough OHKOs Mega Blastoise. Drain Punch does 93.8% to Ferrothorn after rocks with max HP and 88 defense. If it's special defense, it's a guaranteed OHKO. Play Rough OHKOs Garchomp. It does 75% to max HP, max defense. Togekiss has a chance to OHKO otherwise. Drain Punch does 18.8% to OHKO, max defense. Miltank, but it's 93.8% chance after rocks, which means that rocks are very important in this game. It destroys Reuniclus, and it destroys Electros. So really, Slurpuff can run through his team if we have a little bit of chip damage. But one thing's worth noting. The simple fact of the matter is this. If we have Slurpuff against that Alola Marowak, and we steal its Thick Club, we lose Unburden, which is terrible. But if he feels that he can switch into us when we're going for a Play Rough, it'll do 61 to 72% to it. So, you know what? We have opportunities. If we steal the Thick Club, obviously it couldn't harm us at all, but it will KO it. So next up we have Knuckles, which is the red Sand Slash. Reminds me of Knuckles from, obviously, Sonic. Only calc that I really did for this, 69.4% to 83.8% from Sand Slash to Alola Marowak. It's at max HP. This is our Stealth Rocker. It's our Rapid Spinner. Rock Tomb is a nice little tech that we added to this so we can slow some things down in case we're facing off against a Scarf Garchomp and we need to. We can slow it down, Togekiss and Tailwind, things like that. Next up we have What a Sap. Actually, I didn't tell you the set on Sand Slash, I'm sorry. 252 HP, 4 attack with an Adamant Nature, 252 defense. So this is a max defense set, and it's also Sand Veil, so if he wants to bring the Sandstorm up for Garchomp, we will be just as nimble in it, or just as, ability to avoid. Next up, we have What a Sap, which is the Goodra. This is a really fun set. It is an Iapapa Berry Sap Sipper Goodra, 252 HP, 228 special attack, and 24 speed, just to speed creep Togekiss a little bit. 4 defense, and we are rocking Thunderbolt, Muddy Water, Flamethrower, and Draco Meteor. Goodra's Flamethrower will do a lot to Ferrothorn, but if without Stealth Rock's damage, we can't KO it. It'll do at most 99.4% to 168 special defense, max HP Ferrothorn. We can live with that. T-Bolt will do 46.8 to 55% to Togekiss, while Dazzling Gleam with no special attack investment will do 37 to 45 to us. Draco will destroy Garchomp, but Garchomp's Dragon Claw can OHKO us. Muddy Water does 70 to 83% to Alola Marowak, which is something that I could imagine would be a wall for Goodra in some capacity. Draco does 76 to 89.8. T-Bolt OHKOs Cloyster, but Icicle Spear will kill us. T-Bolt plus Draco kills Mega Blastoise every day of the week, and Draco has a 31% chance to OHKO Nidoking. And lastly, we have Nitoryu, which is the Kartana. And we built this one so it can, of course, outspeed some of his Pokemon as things get going. We have it where it is actually going to get a speed boost from its Beast Boost rather than an attack boost. So we sacrifice some attack. We actually have to have a reducing nature and non-full IVs to get to this point, which is a little terrifying if you think about it. Yeah, it's crazy that we have to do that. But either way, Kartana is very scary, and we have the bare minimum, or I guess the maximum attack investment that we can to make sure that it still packs a punch. But we have Swords Dance on it with Night Slash, Sacred Sword, Smart Strike, and Darkinium Z. So we're going to bluff the Leaf Blade with the Mega Blastoise, but we have some really cool things on here. Sacred Sword at +2 has it OHKOs Scrafty. It'll do 62 to 74% to it otherwise. Smart Strike at +2 does 65 to 77% to Garchomp. It cannot kill us with Fire Fang unless it is Life Orb. We will survive that guaranteed because we are max HP and max speed with the Timid Nature for special defense investment. 87.5% chance to Oko Togekiss at +2. Black Hole Eclipse will do 85 to 100% to the Alola Marowak. So that's our Darkinium Z. +2 Night Slash will do the same thing. So if we do that, then the Dark Hole Eclipse, it's a guaranteed knockout. +2 Sacred Sword, 94.4 to 112. 2, I think. I don't remember who that was for. 18% chance to Oko Ferrothorn with +2 Sacred Sword, and it'll do about enough to 2-hit KO Mega Blastoise, but we don't want to do that because that obviously will be in deep trouble. But I don't think he's going to switch into Mega Blastoise against us in this situation, so keep that in mind. But either way, I've jabbered on long enough, so I'm going to invite Dan so we can get into it. And the Pokemon that I'm expecting him to bring are Nidoking, Togekiss, Alola Marowak, Mega Blastoise, Reuniclus, and Ferrothorn. I think Garchomp is probably a better case than Nidoking, so I'm actually going to switch that after. I'm not going to switch it now just in case, but I think that's what he's going to bring. And pardon me if I'm a little spacey today. I am not feeling good at all. I've been sick for about 4 days, and I'm just trying to get by. So I'll be right back. All right, we are connecting with Dan now, so we are going to just decide the rules ourselves, and I'm just putting my earphones in so I can hear the in-game audio, make sure it sounds right. As you can tell, I turned off the music so we can add our own later. I think it's a nice little adjustment to have. That way we don't have to worry about the music becoming overpowering. And I like the music that I choose better. So good luck, Dan! They're 1-0, we are 0-1, and I'm not happy with that, so let's try and fix it. Alright, so the Pokemon he brought, well, he brought everything except for the Nidoking, which, like I said, in retrospect, was not the smartest Pokemon to anticipate. But either way, where is the... There we go. It is the Garchomp, as I should have expected, but we get 5 out of the 6 right, and... does that mean he's going to go Tectonic Rage? It could, but I don't know. I think if I were him, I'd probably lead Garchomp. So I think I'm going to lead with my Gyarados and get an Intimidate off against any one of his Pokemon. But the Scrafty was scary, the Reuniclus is very scary, and what he could do is he could go Trick Room or not. That's why we also brought Conkeldurr, it's why we brought Desert and all those things. But I'm going to lead with the Gyarados and see what he leads with. So, good luck, Dan, and let's jump into it. I think a turn 1 Intimidate is always a good thing to have going for you if you can. And, you know, why not? His team is scary, but I think we have a pretty scary team as well. We're going to have to watch out. Blastoise obviously is a Rapid Spinner. Ferrothorn I don't think is, even though it gets Gyro Ball. Togekiss can have Defog, though. So let me just make sure Ferrothorn can't get... I've never seen it before if it does, so... Pin Missile, Double Team, no. Okay, sweet. Alright, let's do it. We lead with Dinner. And he leads with Bruce, which is the Garchomp. Nice. Get an early Intimidate off. And we have to Mega Evolve. So, let me see. What would he switch into here? I'm assuming he'd go into the Ferrothorn, right? Maybe the Alola Marowak. I'm just going to go for the Ice Fang. There's really no reason to go for anything else. I don't care if he sees it because, well, it doesn't really matter. Just gonna go for it and see what happens. He does withdraw, so he is scared. Goes into Gaston, which is the Blastoise. Okay, so this is going to obviously be wanting to go for an Aurora Veil of some, an Aura Sphere of some sort, which is fine by me. We can go into our dedicated Mon that can deal with this. Go for an Ice Fang, and I did some good damage. Oh, that was a crit. Okay, so not such good damage, but we are going to go right into, well, let's see. How does Conkeldurr deal with Blastoise? Deals well enough, but Goodra probably does better. 33%. I'm sure he has Ice Beam. So let's say he has Ice Beam over Dark Pulse. 41 to 46. I'm going to go into Conkeldurr. Jump, Blastoise. Reuniclus. Goes for the Aura Sphere, yep. We'll get an idea of its damage. That took us down to 147. 147 is 31%. So this is not max special attack. Okay, so this is probably much bulkier. Maybe a defensive variant. I'm going to go for the Drain Punch early and see what happens. But he knows I'm Assault Vested now. That's pretty clear. Reuniclus could be a good play, but I'm going to play it a little bit safe early and see what he goes for. Let me just finish writing down his team. Toge, Marowak, and Pharaoh. So he's already shown Aura Sphere. We don't know the item on the Garchomp, but we don't have to deal with Cloyster, which is nice. I'm sure he's fearing that we are going to be Guts, so a Scald is very dangerous for him. It actually doesn't really do much more because of Mega Launcher. But this is obviously not a Blastoise that is designed to do a ton of damage, just because it has to have at least below, either is not modest or it is not invested heavily. He goes for the Scald. That's a very dangerous play. Very dangerous. We'll see how much this Drain Punch does. I'd say that's about 30%. So, based on that damage, Goodra can come in and basically finish this thing off without taking too much, I think. It's below half. I think I'm going to go into Goodra. Oh, he switched out. What comes in? Togekiss, eh? Okay. Okay. Not bad, not bad. So in comes What a Sap, and I think we can go for a safe Thunderbolt here. Let me see. Goodra to the Togekiss. I know we can outpace it. Muddy Water doesn't do enough for me to warrant it. This thing is terrifying. It is literally the devil. We're gonna go for Thunderbolt. I think he realized what spot he was in, so he wanted to switch out, but he goes for the Dazzling Gleam. That did just under half. Okay, so this is an offensive set. That's really big. That is really, really big, because now, let's see, with a crit, where would that put us? 69 to, well, let's take a look at Dazzle. Dazzling Gleam does 37 to, we're at 101. That did more than that. That did 49%. So, I think another Thunderbolt is safe, but a Muddy Water isn't a terrible idea. This should be enough to KO it. So I'm gonna go for the Muddy Water. He withdrew. What comes in? The Marowak? Super Hands. Oh, it's Reuniclus. Hi! As I unveil the Muddy Water, I don't want to unveil Flamethrower yet because I want to see if I can catch the accuracy drop. I want to see if I can catch the Ferrothorn at some point. But Muddy Water did less than expected. And he disconnected. Alright, so we are back. We are reproducing this. He goes for the Dazzling Gleam. Takes us down to 107. And I go for the T-Bolt. And it does not get the crit. Doesn't get the crit, doesn't get the paralysis. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to switch into Kartana here. Well, actually, let me see. Gudra, that took us down to 107. 107. So that took us down 46%. So this has some good special attack investment in it. So that means that Kartana, in this situation, would take a lot. But I kind of want to go into it, because I know we'll outspeed. So I'm going to go into Kartana. And he actually withdraws. So in comes Super Hands. Alright. Let's say this thing's assault-fested. Should I go for the +2 here? I want to. What would a Focus Blast do to us? Oh, it'd kill us so hard. I'm gonna go for the Dark Hole Eclipse on this, or the Black Hole Eclipse, and see what happens. Because this thing is terrifying. Like, it really hurts our team very badly. So we'll see how much this does. Just over half. Oh, it's Culberberry. And he goes for the Trick Room. Okay. I can live with that. So it's Culberberry. Culber. So that was supposed to do 31 to 37%? Oh, shit. So this is not defensive at all. This is full special attack, full special defense, maybe? This is an issue. Well, we can't take a Focus Blast, but it can't take a Night Slash. So I'm going to go for it. We just have to stall out Trick Room, which I was afraid of for his team, which is why I was very happy bringing the Conkelder, but I don't think we brought enough slow for it. So let's see what would have happened if he didn't have the Colbur. Because that would have... Oh yeah, that would have killed him. Not bad. Does he feel that... He might not have Focus Blast. He might have Calm Mind. He might have Psyshock. He might have Shadow Ball. At this point... I don't know what to expect, but we know it's item. He withdraws, okay. And he goes into Bonsai, which is the Alolan Marowak. It will take a Night Slash here, and it will do just less than half. Marowak. Whoops. Marowak. Just under half, so... I think the safest play is to go into dinner here. What can Sand Slash do against this thing? Let's say this is max attack. Well, we could withstand one. You know, I'm going to go into Knuckles. We're going to go into Sand Slash. We've weakened his... Alolan Marowak, we've weakened his Reuniclus. So in comes Knuckles to take a Shadow Bone. That did more than half. That did just under 100. So we should be able to live another one. How many turns are left? 2 more. I'm going to go for Stealth Rocks here. Goes for the Shadow Bone. We should be able to live. Woo! And we get our rocks up. Which... I'm not going to stay in here with Knuckles because I'm going to sacrifice him off later. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Gyarados. Because I know that I can take a Shadow Bone with relative ease. And this is the final turn of Trick Room. So instead of letting Sandslash go down and not having a switch in later, I'm going to go into Gyarados. If he predicts that and goes for something crazy, then good on him. But... goes for the Shadow Bone, this is not going to do much. Yeah. Ooh, gets the defense drop, though. Okay, so Gyarados at -1 defense is not a pretty sight. Versus this. What can Alolan Marowak get? Let's see, it can get ground-type attacks, it can get Fire Punch, it can get Shadow Bone. It gets Fling... anything of note, really? Rock... No. It does get a fighting type attack, which is Double Kick. Gets Brick Break. I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to go for a Waterfall here. And we're going to take out the Alolan Marowak. Sweet! That thing terrified me, and that was the only thing that was preventing Kartana from basically annihilating his team. So, Gyarados kills Marowak. So we know the set for Blastoise, for the most part. We know Reuniclus is Colbur, and we know Togekiss is fast. So let's say Togekiss is fast. Let's say it's a Stall Breaker set. Ice Fang at +1 would do what? It would do a lot. Okay, so Blastoise at this range Aura Sphere will not kill us, most likely, because we know it's not full investment. Say it's a lot of defense. Would 2 Earthquakes be enough, or should I just Dragon Dance? I think I'm gonna Dragon Dance. I think a Dragon Dance is the safer of the 2 plays. We do outspeed. Let's see if we can take it. Goes for the Rapid Spin. Oh, that is not what you needed to be doing right there. We're at 137. Another one could set up the sweep that ends this game. And I'm going to be greedy about it. Nah, I'm going to go for the Earthquake. That should take out the Mega Blastoise. Whoa! This thing has a lot of defense. Jesus. At +1... I'm just going to Earthquake again. Okay, so we take out Blastoise. So if Garchomp comes in, we know it's Scarfed. And if it doesn't come in, then we're in a really good spot. Togekiss comes in. Nice. Maybe Togekiss is Scarfed. It is! Hey! Kills. Gyarados. That's nice. That is really nice because now we can go into dessert. Actually, let me just make sure. Togekiss. Let's say it is with Dazzling Gleam, 252 special attack, Slurpuff. It can't be 252, because Goodra didn't take that much. Actually, it did. I'm gonna go into Kartana. That's a safer play. Yeah. A Swords Dance here is the right move. With Reuniclus, Ferrothorn, Garchomp, and Togekiss left, I feel pretty comfortable because if it is Life Orb Garchomp, it cannot outspeed us, and if it is Scarf Garchomp, then it cannot kill us. As in comes Knuckles, which is the Ferrothorn. And this is the moment where everyone's life flashes before their eyes. I don't think there's anything that Ferrothorn can do to us. Let me see. Can Ferrothorn roar us? Power Whip, Self-Destruction, Payback, Iron Head. No, it really can't. I'm going for another one to guarantee it. Let's see what he does. Oh. Oh, shit. That's a really good play. I still should be faster, though. We're going to go for the Sacred Sword. That was a really good play. But that takes out Ferrothorn. Okay. Kartana kills Pharaoh. And we get the speed boost. So now we're technically at -1. I'm assuming Garchomp's going to come back in. But at this point, there's really no point in switching out. Air Slash could kill us. He could try paraflinching us, which would be fun. Yeah, okay, he's going for that. Gonna go for the Smart Strike. Is he gonna try to predict us and go for a Dazzle, expecting the that I had Leaf Blade instead of Smart Strike? Or is he going to go just for an Air Slash? Air Slash is not safe in this situation, which is pretty good for us. I have not been marking off the Pokemon that are alive, so I'm sorry. I can do that starting right now. Goes for the Air Slash. Can we live it? We do, but we don't get to move. We're just going to go for one more. Miss. Oh. Okay. So Togekiss kills Kartana. So we know it's Scarfed. That's really annoying. Goodra. What can it do? It's only 18% to Goodra. That's a really safe switch. Well, no, it's not that low, but still. What's left? So it's Reuniclus, Garchomp, and Togekiss. We don't have Ice Beam. Should I go for the Muddy Water or should I go for the Draco? I kind of want to go for the Draco, but anticipating the Garchomp. I don't mind being a little bit aggressive. Aww. In comes this terrible thing. But another one will take it out, so. Actually. Yeah, no, I'm just going to take it out. No point, just taking it out. Okay, so Goodra kills Reuniclus. Okay. This could come down to the wire again, and I'm really not happy about that. Could Conkeldurr win against the Garchomp? Possibly. But odds are that will not be easy. In comes Bruce, which I don't want this thing getting anything going on us, but what would -4 do against a Garchomp? 45 to 53. I'm going to go into Sand Slash, and if he sets up a Swords Dance, we lose. That's pretty much all there is to it. Okay, I can live with that. Garchomp kills Sand Slash. Can poison jab from this thing kill us? Let's just take a look at Conkeldurr first, where we're at. It's not Life Orb, we know that. So Earthquake cannot kill us. How about Slurpuff? No. We're going to Slurpuff, and we're winning this game. Actually, I'm going to do something really daring here. I'm going to switch into Goodra. Because I bet it's going to be Poisonium Z. Yep. Oh. I guess not. Okay. Well, now I'm confused. But I guess we win? As long as I get this belly drum off. He must be locked in. He must be choice scarfed. Please tell me we can get it off. Oh, thank God. We're gonna live with one. Oh, 3. Okay, that's game. Actually, he just beat us. Fantastic. Let me see what a Drain Punch does. +6. It's full health. I have to go for Play Rough. And we just... I can't believe I just threw this game. I'm fucking pissed. Oh my God, he missed! I didn't deserve that. On the bright side, we're making some big changes to the team, and we survived at least one of the 2 weeks, but I didn't deserve that. If I were to replay that, When Kelder deals with that. I'm just so tilted right now because I messed up. And that, my friends, is why you don't play when you're sick. No, that's... Oh my god. Okay, I have to write this stuff down. I'm not going to talk about the changes that we're making to the team just yet because they have to go through waivers first, but so this is back-to-back weeks where I really don't have anything to say. All I know is I'm a better player than this, and I did not play that game to the best of my abilities, and you know, that's how it goes, I guess. Dazzle does 120 to 144. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Moonlight Swami. I'll be talking to you guys later. Peace.